Right. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. It's me, Save with Crypto. Maff isn't available today, as far as I know, but sometimes he says that and then he sort of appears a bit later. So you never know. He could be. Anyway, it's good because we've got Scotty, of course, who's singing in fine tune. So yes, it was. I was looking for, and we've got Kaz here saying she's looking for an A plus trade. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said in the tweet or whatever they're called, post these days, like I said in the post earlier on, I have got this $200 bonus from Blofin to play with. Now, this is actually a new Blofin account because an affiliate guy approached me and he said, "Have you tried Blofin?" I said, "Well, I have, yeah, but I kind of prefer Bitunix at the moment." Anyway, he's trying to convince me that Blofin's better. I can't remember what I didn't like about Blofin and why I like Bitunix better. I mean, Bitunix are generally nicer to me in the way that they give me they gave me a better bonus to play with, and then they're really good about giving out the VIP things, which is why I'm able to like upgrade you guys to like VIP 7, VIP 5, and all that kind of thing. So I really like that. And yeah, I mean, they gave me $200, which isn't a lot. Exchanges normally give you a bit more than that to try them out. So this is a new link which I've put in the description. If you want to use that, I'll just try and find the the campaign details. I should have done this beforehand, but I've been out this morning. Went to the seaside. So I can't remember what the guy's name was. Oh yeah. Yes, that's him there. Okay, sorry, you can't see this. I'm fully aware. Okay, so that is my thing. So save that, and I should be able to show you this. If I upload it to not there, let's close that down. So I'm getting there. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. Right, StreamYard. Okay, then. So image file. There you go. Right, and I just put that somewhere. Probably my downloads. Why hasn't it appeared? That's because. Bloody hell! Just hang on a sec. Let me just sort this out. So the campaign's pretty good actually. So save. Oh, sorry. I saved it on my desktop rather than downloads. So desktop, and it is. It better be the right one. Right. Okay. Good. I don't know how well you can see that actually. Can I make that bigger? I can make it bigger for me to see anyway. So yeah, so here's the deal. If you use that link that is in the description, and I will give it to you in a moment actually. So if you are a new user, you deposit $100, you get 25, which is pretty cool. And deposit 500, you get 50, so that's like 10%, isn't it? 1,000, you get 100, yeah, 10%. 5,000, you get 500, so yeah, 10%. 9,000, you get 1,000, so that's slightly more than 10%, isn't it? Yeah. So this is running from May the 25th, which is when I was away at the weekend, wasn't it? And it wasn't. It was Monday, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, I probably should have told you about this earlier. Running until June the 7th. So rules, if that's a bit too small to see, it says so the new users for that bonus there, the $100 deposit, $100 get 25, is limited to the first 100 eligible users. Users must maintain their deposit for at least 3 days and complete $50,000 in futures trading volume. Okay, that's actually quite low. That's fairly easy to qualify. Withdrawals during the event period will result in disqualification. Okay, that's normal. Net deposit USDT-M futures account equals transfers in minus transfers out. Okay. Rewards will be distributed after the event, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that looks good. Only futures taker trading volume that lasts longer than 1 minute will be counted towards the trading volume task. That's actually quite good because a lot of exchanges, they want like 3 minutes. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but you know, some people do the thing where they have like 10 grand and they put it on 100x and they open a trade for like a few seconds. And you know, if you do that, once, you know, you'll get like $1 million trading volume. It's obviously a bit scary, and you do need 10 grand to do it, but you could equally do it, you know, 50 times with like 2 grand, couldn't you? Was that right? 2 grand? No, 2 grand. 2 grand on 100x. That would be that would be like 100. You know, so you need to do it 5 times, wouldn't you? Anyway, so that's all quite normal. So yeah, I will just find a link for that. Just hang on a sec. The link is. Now the guy said he was going to make a custom reference link, custom referral link rather. But I don't think this actually goes to that page, but it will qualify you for it anyway. So let's just pop that in there. So that is there in the comments, right? And let me just go to my other computer where I will find this video that's playing here, live stream rather. Okay, and I'll turn the volume down, and I will pin that comment, pin message. Anyway, there you go. Okay, cool. Right, let's have a quick look at the comments. Scotty, 100x on hype. Well, yeah, that would have played out very well. Yeah, indeed. Email's TradingView not loading. Mine is. Now you've said that, I'm a bit scared to refresh it. Let me just try one that doesn't matter. You won't be able to see this. Mine's all right, mate. So not sure why that is. Are you on the app or the browser? But mine's working okay. Okay. So hello all, my TradingView. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Firewatch's TradingView is okay. So that's my link that I've now pinned. Thanks, Firewatch. I'm going to restart my Mac. Be right back. Okay. Okay, brilliant. Anyway, so that is the Blofin campaign. So it's basically a deposit thing. So, you know, I don't see a problem with just, you know, jumping between exchanges and just, you know, grabbing your bonuses and just exchange hopping. I think it's all good. Anyway, so right, let's have a look at this thing again. So let's remove. Hang on, how do I remove that? So remove that. I'm all big again, and then I need to share that one there. Okay, right. And I'll probably end up doing that thing where I kind of like forget what I'm doing, go to a different tab, and then you know, forget to change it so that you guys can see what you're doing. But I am monitoring it now over here. Okay. Anyway, so that's the Blofin money. So I haven't done anything with this account. I've not paid any money in. It's just purely a $200 bonus. So I can't withdraw that or anything like that. So the idea is we'll do a futures USDT M trade with it. So we should be able to see that here. There it is. Okay, right. Available 200 USDT. Okay, I'm just gonna do a few things here. Like I never use that thing there. So there's that. I'm going to leave that chart as it is pretty much. And then I'm going to go over to TradingView and I'm going to share that tab instead. I'm going to just get rid of that sidebar. Okay, right. So here we've got Bitcoin versus USDT. I think this is it's actually the Bitunix chart. Shall I change it to the Blofin one? Yeah, maybe I should. Let's just do that for the hell of it. I don't often use the Blofin chart. Blofin, there you go. So it's USDT, it's that one there, isn't it? So that's the 1 minute. This one's it's going to be the 3 minute. So that is that one there. And this is going to be the 12 minute. So that is that one there. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to remind myself that I've done that. So I'm just going to rename this layout. BTC, USD. It's actually USDT, isn't it? USDT. I'm going to say Blofin. I don't know. It is Blofin or Blofin. You know, apparently it stands for like blockchain finance. You know, it's like that's the idea. It always sounds like a kind of fish to me. Anyway, so we've got the price of Bitcoin coming down at the moment on this 1 minute time frame. Starting to get a few like green bars there. Got the trend shield appearing nicely, and it looks like we're probably going to go down to this next retracement here on the 1 minute, down at 75,400 ish. 3 minute is just looking a bit grim, but that has got some green bars down here indicating we might get a reversal there. The 12 minute has done that thing, hasn't it? So the yellow 21 EMA was going up there. It sort of nudged the 55 EMA. Did they actually cross? I think they did, didn't they? No. This is a classic thing of what happens. Like sometimes when you think they're heading towards each other, they're definitely going to cross, and then they don't, and the price does something quite violent in the way you weren't expecting. So that's why we've come down at the moment. So at the moment, I would say, looking at this, that we've got this here looks like it could reverse. 3 minute, not really yet. I mean, it's getting into that territory, but that would coincide with the idea of coming down to this level here, more like 75.4. The 12 minutes done that kind of reversal thing where the 21 and 55 EMAs didn't cross, so that looks like it's coming down. Okay, so on that one, there is a retracement level down here at 74,912, which is quite a bit lower than where we are now. So there's all that. I did notice, if I just put this one on the 1 hour for the moment, this one here, we did get a bearish cross of the 1 minute, 1 hour, 21 and 55 EMAs. That happened at 6 o'clock last night in the UK. So from that point onwards, the price has been coming down. So to see a reversal, I'd probably want to see something down here, like certainly that convergence band going down like it did then, but it hasn't really bounced back up with much conviction. So I'd probably be looking for something like one of those what do you call them? One of those super up signals, which we now see up here by default, something like that, you know, and then we push back up. I can't see that at the moment, so it would be a risky trade at the moment, I think, to do anything really. So what am I looking for? I'm kind of looking, I suppose I'm looking for either a short long, no, either a quick long positions, you know, from one of these retracement levels, but I think more likely a bigger short. And what I need to see is maybe the price go up to here before it rejects again, which is what it did yesterday lunchtime, wasn't it? It went up to here to, like, you know, was that yesterday lunchtime? I can't remember now. It was a really good push, wasn't there, at some point? Oh yeah, it was. It was market open yesterday, wasn't it? Ish. 1 o'clock went up a lot. Oh no, it was here, wasn't it? What time was that? 11. Oh yeah, of course, because I was out, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we've now got a super up here on the 3 minute, and the price is going up. I'm wondering if it's better to look for a short from one of these levels up here. Now, did something just happen? That's the question. These things don't tell you much. Okay. So at the moment, I am pretty much sitting on my hands, I would say. What I'll probably do is look at the 1 hour time frame and either look for a short here at like 78.3, possibly higher if it goes higher. I don't know really. Yeah, I still think it's just meandering in the middle a little bit. Let's just go and look at another chart. Right, so this is the one where I put all them different time frame retracement levels on. That's actually Tesla, so let's change that. By the way, Tesla's looking all right, I think. Actually, I'm wondering if that's going to sort of like rally quite a bit with the SpaceX, you know, ICO, because that's going to be like the biggest, second biggest company in the world, I think, if that happens. So I'm wondering if Tesla might go up a little bit. I haven't dumped my bags yet. I think I'm going to hang on to him for a little bit, actually. Yeah, see how much higher we get. Anyway, let's change this to Bitcoin. Not really too bothered which one it is for the moment. Okay, so I'm still kind of debating whether these different levels and stuff are going to be useful or not. So that's what I'm looking at there, is like 12 minute, 30 minute, 60 minute, 24 divided by 6. Oh, 24 divided by 6 is yeah, that's that is the 4 hours, isn't it? 720 is like a 12 hour and daily. That's where all these retracements have come from. It's not telling me a lot, to be honest, actually. And this is one of the reservations I've got about it, actually, is I don't know exactly how useful this will be for general trading. I think overall, in a kind of more macro type way, I think it's definitely useful for that. But at the moment, it doesn't really tell me if we're going to go up there or down here. Does it, like, you know, if someone was pointing a gun at you, I'd probably say that, you know, needs to complete these bits up here before those bits down there, because there's kind of more of them, really, which would imply the price going up. And we totally missed that one, didn't we? The price is going up beautifully now. So I'm just going to put that on the not that one. Let's go for the 1 minute. Something's just happened, doesn't it? Okay. I'm just going to go over to X. I'm going to share that tab. And let's see what's happening. It'll be something to do with hormones, wouldn't it? Straight off. That's 42 minutes ago. These ones that say breaking, I'm never quite sure whether to take them seriously or not. The agreement between the US and Iran may be signed in the next few weeks. Okay. Arabian sources say that the signing may take a few hours to resolve the remaining obstacles. IRGC says the Strait of Hormuz will be blocked for US allies during this period. Praying for the agreement soon. Okay, well, maybe that's why we're having a little bit of a pump. It's not actually that big, is it? But it is up. It's just a little bit there, isn't it? All right. So will we get to these levels here? 75, 75.4, probably. And then, yeah, I think I'm kind of looking for a rejection around this area here, up to like 76 point something. Price just came down again. Okay, so that went up there, and that completed that retracement there, didn't it? Okay, that's all right. You see, when you have these like super ups on the 1 hour sort of thing, you'd think it would bounce more, but I think the thing doesn't really want to at the moment, does it? I mean, it does some good ones like that. Just all seems a bit like top heavy, doesn't it? Let's put this back on the 12 minute. Oh God, sorry, I'm a bit yawny today. I'd something to do today, so I was a bit worried about it. So wanted to make sure I was there on time and stuff, and then I kind of didn't sleep very well because I was kind of worried about getting there on time. So I didn't sleep loads, and then when I woke up, it was like 5 or something. I thought I might as well just get on with it, and then so I drove over there, and I was like an hour early. But always better to be early than late, isn't it? Anyway, so okay, so that's trying to go up. So I suppose what we need some need a retracement level that it's going to go up to and start pulling back from. I mean, that's kind of what happened here with the 1 minute, but I'm looking for something bigger, really. I want to see the price go up to 78 or something, and then come bashing down. I mean, these ones here were good, weren't they? Maybe that one there. 76 400. I wonder. Right, I'm going to yawn. Sorry about it. Oh God. Well, let's have a nap this afternoon. Anyway. Okay, right. Just perfectly on time, we have Scotty with the news. But by the way, if anyone wants to come on the stream, you know, when I'm on my own, just talking to myself, and or even if Maff's here, actually, you know, if anyone wants to come along and join in, sort of thing, just let me know, and I'll send you a StreamYard link. It's quite easy. You can just click a link, and then you become a guest, and you can, you know, have the camera on or not if you want, or, you know, do whatever. And then this kind of sharing of the screen, if you want to do that as well, it's fairly easy, and I can, you know, it just takes a bit of getting used to, because I obviously you can choose what you share. So for example, I was sharing an image earlier on, and then like now I'm sharing, like, you know, certain tabs on Chrome. What Maff tends to do, he tends to just share the whole of his screen, so whatever he's looking at is what you're looking at. With me, that's a little bit risky, actually, because I look at some strange things, and I probably don't want the whole world to know about that. So yeah, but I think Maff's all squeaky clean. Anyway, all good. All right. Scotty is you're always back, aren't you? You never go away. You're always there, waiting to come in. Hello, 74k long. How's this zipping? Okay, 78k short until it breaks either way. I love being in that situation when you've got like a schlong. You know, you've got like a short and a long, and they're both quite far apart. I think that's brilliant, because then, like, yeah, yes, that's really nice. Well done, Cyprian. It's really good when you're in that position. The only thing, at some point, sometimes you end up thinking, like, I've actually got to close one of them at a loss, you know, and it's not always like as much as you've made on the other one. But yeah, that's a lovely way to be. Okay, here we go. Here's the news from Scotty Charisma. Iran State TV, according to draft MOU, don't know what that is. Yeah, U.S. military forces will withdraw from the vicinity of Iran and lift naval blockade. Okay, that's good. A little bit different to what I just read, but I don't believe anything really. So Iran State TV, in return, Iran has committed to restoring the number of commercial transit ships through the Hormuz Strait to pre-war levels within 1 month. Okay. I guess it's not the sort of thing where you can just open the barrier and say, like, there you go, boys, because obviously the logistics of it and everything, you know. Scotty, too much bed and not enough sleeping. So no, I bloody wish, actually. I wish I was one of the reasons I went over to Watford at the weekend was as there is a girl I fancy over there, actually, and yeah, as it turned out, no, I can't really talk about it, but anyway, I don't think that's happening at the moment, actually, but not for any particular reason, but it's just a situation that's going on over there, actually. But yeah, I don't know. It would be nice. It would be nice. I've got slight PTSD after having that girlfriend a couple of years ago, and then it was all going brilliant, and we were talking about, you know, buying a little cottage in Somerset and all that kind of thing, and having the perfect life, and then she just dumped me out of the blue. It was rubbish, it was. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm a bit wary about that. Oddly enough, it would have been my wife's birthday yesterday, so I was thinking about her, because yeah, she yeah. So there's quite a lot of people on Facebook and things like that, sort of wishing her a happy heavenly birthday and all that, you know. Ha ha ha, ooh la la, indeed. Wow. Okay, excellent. It's got plenty more. Oh, I know, but like, I'm a bit old, and that'd be like an old fish, wouldn't it? And I don't know. But yeah, I know everyone says that, doesn't it? But you know, do you really want to go out with a fish? You know, especially if it's like a pretty fish. Having said that, I'm not that fussy. but yeah, I don't know, anything to do. I've tried all that kind of like online dating stuff, and you kind of like, I just find it rubbish because you just end up sort of like, talking to a stranger, then I usually buy him lunch or something, and then you go for a walk, and then you never see him again because like neither of you are interested. Kind of natural sort of thing. I mean, I think the thing with me is like, it's not going to be my looks. I'm not particularly tall or anything like that. So people have to know me first before they like me. So that's just not going to work with like online stuff. Anyway, right. Anyway, I digress actually. So okay, so let's have a look at the chart again and see what we can see. Okay. Okay. Well, I suppose although we didn't have that 12 minute cross before, are we going to get it now? What I really want to avoid doing, I want to avoid just going into a trade for the sake of it, because I said I'd do it. But I wish I had now. So, okay. Because I've only got $200 to play with, so obviously the trades are going to be quite small. So it'd be nice to get a big one, that made like, I don't know, 10% or something like that. Then at least it'd be worth like $220, and we could take it from there. Okay, so it's coming back a little bit now. Ooh, I don't know. And looking at the 1 hour, if I change this one to the 1 hour, you can see what happened here. Can't remember if I mentioned this already, but yeah, these EMAs, 55 and 21, they turned kind of bearish yesterday afternoon, like late afternoon, and the price has been coming down ever since. So I suppose what we want to see is some kind of evidence of this turning around on the 1 hour time frame, because we have come down and like completed those retracements there, and we have dipped a little bit below it. Actually, I was kind of hoping to see like a super up or something down there on the 1 hour. That would have been nice, but maybe we'll get one. My camera frozen yet? Don't think it has it? I'm quite merrily picking my nose. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not brilliant. I don't know. Still moving. Anyway, so yeah, okay. So if that came back now, I mean, to me, it would be here, wouldn't it? That's 75.4. Let's have a look at a bigger chart and see if we can get some of those like monthly levels that I used to do. Let me just change to a different chart. Okay, that's Tesla. Let's put it on. Let's put it on Bitcoin. Let's use a different one. Let's use something like the. Let's use a ByBit chart. Sorry, I'm just over here now. ByBit. Where's it gone? ByBit. Okay, so let's do. Which one's been around forever? It's the ByBit. It's the BTC USD. That one there, isn't it? I think that's the one that's been around for a long time. So that's got quite a lot of history. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit lively now, isn't it? Anyway, what I was going to do was just turn off Quadzilla. Oh, wow, that's a 1.5 Quadzilla. Okay. let's just, I'm just going to delete that because I can start again, can't I? All right, so I'm going to go to the monthly time frame and have a look to see what we can see. Okay. That doesn't look like a very big chart. Why is that? Is that my crappy internet? Okay. What the hell? Oh, God, I'm looking at one of them bloody silly things, aren't I? Oh, an idiot. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's the one I wanted. I think. Still there. Right. Why won't that let me? Right, it's not that one. Okay, that was better. It's not the one I want though. I want that one there. Okay. Right, that's better. Okay. A nice chart going back to 2018. Great. Okay. Right, let's go back to the monthly. Let's see what we got of interest. Let's get a ray out and leave the magnet on. That's quite a good level, isn't it? There, that one there. That was the tariff stuff last year, wasn't it? So let's just pop a little ray in there, which is actually where we actually went up to this month, wasn't it? That 82.5k. I still think that's quite an important level. That is. So there's that. I suppose. So I really like it when the bodies of the candles are like next to each other like that. You know, like say for example, you got one here. You normally find those levels get revisited quite a lot. And then you see down here, you'd have this one here. Okay. Yeah, that's about all I can see for the moment. On that, let's have a look at the weekly. Okay. So the weekly one has got one's kind of like that one there. Make that white. That one there. Yeah. I don't know. What do we reckon? Do you reckon it's going to go up? I actually do, you know. You know why? Is because if I go back to my other chart, share that. Look here on the 3 minute, right? Looks like they're going to cross soon. On the 5 minute, that does as well. And normally when they cross on the 5 minute, you see a nice little push up actually. Shall I try a little long? It's not going to be a good one though. Should be patient really, shouldn't I? 20 to 1. So got like 40 minutes before the market's open. I think bearing in mind, you know, we're below. We've done these 1 hour retracements, then we come down. We could see a little push up actually. What do you guys think? I want to see the price come back down again, really. No, I'm going to be patient. I'm probably going to watch it run away now. Where did you find that stuff out, Scotty? Probably on Twitter, wasn't it? Anyway, so what's going on? Oh dear. Oh, hang on. Right. Yeah, we were talking about fish before, weren't we? So Cyprian saying lately I've been buying stocks which were down 30 to 40% per day and waiting to recover and then sell using Quadzilla, of course. Good man. Okay. Yeah, I've still got my the only TradFi stuff. I'm really bad at hanging on to TradFi stuff. I kind of buy something. If it goes up a bit, I kind of sell it, and then I buy something else. And then usually it goes down, I just end up bag holding it for months, which is what I'm doing with Tesla at the moment. But if it goes to like can't remember now, 460, I think I'll sell. I'll sell some of it anyway. I'm not diversified at all. I should be anyway. So Scott, you're saying Iran are now waiting for the US response on this proposed peace deal. So wait for Trump to awaken from his nap. Wipe the dribble from his chin and tweet his rejection. Yeah. What time do you reckon he wakes up? But he's normally fairly active by about now, isn't he? I mean, it's probably one of these people who wakes up at like 4 or something daft like that, and probably needs all the sleep he can get at his age. I think we all do, actually. I don't think anyone sleeps too much. Anyway. Right, Scotty, everyone should buy and long Sui. Sui's doing pretty bad, isn't it? I can't remember. Kaz saying look for best entry, I reckon. Yeah, I don't want to just, even with a $200 account, I don't want to ape in. Just because I see a little green candle, that's so newbie, isn't it? Right, 34 billion euros. Italian bank sailor banker. How do you pronounce that? That's probably Banca Settler gets official approval to become the first bank in the country to offer Bitcoin and crypto custody services. Okay, that's good. Never quite sure about Italy. I mean, I used to live very near Italy, and we used to just go over the border to get cheap booze, really, and petrol was always a bit cheaper there than France. So if we were picking someone up from the airport, like in the nearest airport was Torino, Turin, So go over there, and then you'd always fill your car up with petrol on the way back because it was a little bit cheaper. And I think diesel was much cheaper, Anyway, Scotty, on X, mate. So take everything with a pinch of salt. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Right. Cars, but that's hard. I missed the boat too many times. Yeah, it's coming back down now though. See, if I'd have 8-10, I would be regretting it now. What chart was on? That one there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Did we just miss that wick up to that? Oh God. So we kind of kind of missed that. That could be a short. Right. Here's a good example. Right. So that looked like it was going to cross on the 5 minute, but it didn't. Now it's coming back down. Right. Well, definitely missing a few things here. I'm not doing very well here because I'm trying to do two things at once and never works out that well for me. But that is definitely coming down a bit now. Let's change this to the 12 minute, which is my preferred scalping time frame. The 1, 3, and 12 is my favorite thing for scalping. Okay, well that came down quite rapid actually. So I guess somebody's said something. We'll see what we can find. Okay, so what are people saying about this? Oh, I see. So he's probably just doing that to get people on his Telegram group. Okay, we could probably ignore that. How about this one here? What's him again? Crypto Rover. Now, where did he get that from? So he's saying Iran state. Oh, that's what you were saying, Scotty, wasn't it? There's no but fella saying you and other crypto accounts keep sharing the same thing every day. There is no deal, and Iran is still charging fees, tolls to cross the strait. The rest is market manipulative lie. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just all bollocks, isn't it, really? Should we have a look on Truth Social? See if he's saying anything. No, I'm going to flip back to the chart for the minute, just because if it wants me to sign in or something here, then probably don't need you to see all that. I know. Okay. see what he's saying. Okay. 42 minutes ago. Okay. Sexual abuse in Iranian prison surges join. Okay. Was that an hour ago? Congratulations to Ken Paxton on such a tremendous win. What's that about? About the Texas candidates, okay. Slagging off Joe Biden. Okay. There's not really much there, is there? Okay. Let's not worry about that then. Let's share my screen again. So that would be that one there. So tempted to do a little short, but I'd be diddling in the middle. I always find this hard to do live, you know. I mean, if we go back up to here on that one, 76.4, that might be quite a good one to do a little short. But that will depend on where these are at the time, you know. Let's go and have a look at this one instead. So this is let's have a look at the 4 hour, because yeah, we are still in a downtrend, aren't we? Let's add Quadzilla again. This is the one where it had that really old version, like a 1.5 or something. Okay. Come on, Quadzilla. So now it's nearly June. I wonder when I'm going to get my proper internet. Something to look forward to. Right, let me just change a few things there. So I just turn all these off normally. I like to add in the 5 EMA. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so look, even on the 4 hour time frame, this changed from being in an uptrend to a downtrend last Friday. Oh, no, it didn't. That was Friday the 15th. And price has just been coming down since then. So I think shorts are more likely than longs, I think, for the moment. But it would be nice to get into one, wouldn't it? Maybe what I should do is just play a bit of music and wait, something like that. Who are America's two? Who are America two? Oh, I see. That's the wrong two. That is, you want just the TO. Who are America to dictate to every other country? Yeah, I always wonder that. You know, it's like, you know, why do they? Why do they think they're in charge of the world? You know, clearly not, are they? Truth Social, yeah, no. That's going to come down for a bit, isn't it? See, yeah, I know if it dumps loads, then I won't feel like taking a long because it's still looking bearish, and then I'll have wish I'd have done a short. And yeah, let's have a look at the 5 minute, this middle one, just for the hell of it. It was a great retracement there, wasn't it? I don't think it's going to happen, you know, in this live stream, because I've got to do a call at 2 o'clock, and then probably going into New York Open sort of thing. It's probably all going to happen then, isn't it? I don't know. What do we reckon? I think what I might do. Sorry, I meant to be sharing that one, but I will go back to this one. I think what I meant to do, what I think what I'm going to do is yeah, just go back to this 1 hour and then look for a short up there, you know. 79k and actually not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's very scalpy at the moment at all, really. Maybe it is if you're good and you know what you're doing. But every time it dumps, it looks like it's going to pump, and every time it pumps, it looks like it's going to dump. So I think we're probably just going to go sideways for a bit, aren't we? And I suppose looking at that, what's the 4 hour? You know, you've actually got a head and shoulders there, haven't you? In which case, are we going to dump down to here, like 71.8k? I don't know what to say, really. Okay, so maybe this is not a trade in this live stream. Maybe I need to be more patient. And I mean, even here on the 1 minute, look at these. Look at that level there, 75,306. I mean, that looks like it's going to get hit more than up there, isn't it? But I've kind of missed a good entry now. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll probably call it a day there, actually, guys. Unless there's any good comments from Scotty and Kaz. Looks like, yeah. I think you're right with that head and shoulders. Kaz, better no trade than loss. Yeah, that's true, actually. It's nice to have a win, though, isn't it? I need to remember that. Yeah, for sure. I know. All right. Look, I'm going to shut off because I've got to do this call at 2 o'clock. But thank you so much for everyone coming along. I'll be more exciting. Yeah, it'll all be more exciting tomorrow because Maff will be back and he can share us all these wonderful stuff, and that'd be great. But for now, I'm just going to say, get outside, enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to. I might do that. I might set myself a few alerts and stuff for a few levels, and if I see something on my phone, I might ape in on my phone. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to get outside and see what's going on in the world. But I know if I do that, I'll probably cycle to a pub and then I'll fancy a pint, and then it will, one thing will happen after another, as it does. But all right, everyone, take care and trade safe, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Thanks so much for Scotty, Kaz, and Cyprian for coming along. I'm not sure how many people there are watching, actually. As ever, there's more on X than there is on YouTube, which is really odd. But I guess that's a sign of the times. All right, everyone, trade safe, and I'll see you tomorrow, right? And above all, tell your friends.